Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to play Grab Your Asses. The best part is it only takes 5 minutes to get one round in. Let me explain to you exactly how to play. First, you start out by dealing everybody 3 cards. Then, whoever has the most apparent farmer's tan goes first, or the youngest if no one has a farmer's tan. Once you've decided who goes first, each person will take turns doing one action on one of their cards, and then the person on the left will go for their turn. You'll continue doing this until one person gets all 3 jackasses, at which point he would have won the round, or until there's only one farmer standing at the table. Now let's go over what is inside the box. When you first open the box, the first thing you'll notice is a card count for 3 to 7 players. This is how the game was intended to be played, and the deck is already pre-arranged with these cards in it. There is an extra deck, however, that has extra cards in case one does get damaged. You can still play the game and trade that card in. There's also 2 other card count cards, one with a card count for a 2-player variant, and one with a card count with an 8 to 10 player variant. Once you've looked over the card count and you've assessed that you have all the cards needed, go ahead and refer to the rule card. If you forget anything we talked about in this video, it is all discussed right here on this card. There's also a story on the back if you want to know exactly why you're trying to gather all the animals. Now let's go over each of the animals. The first one I'm going to go over is the Jackass card. This is the card that you need to win the round. Once you get 3 Jackass cards in your hand, you immediately win. Then take one of the victory point cards. You can play to however many victory points you want. I always like to play to 5, but you and your fellow playmates can decide how many points you want to play to. The most common card in the game is going to be the skunk. The way that the skunk works is you will discard this card, draw a new card, and then it will be the next player's turn. Next, I'd like to tell you about the pig card. The pig card is to be discarded, and then you may search through the discard to take any other card you want out and put back in your hand. Then it's the next player's turn. Next, there are 3 different kinds of trade cards. Each trade card is a little different than the last. However, the way that they all work is you present the trade card to a fellow farmer. Then you will take one of their cards at random from their hand, and they will take the trade card and put it into their hand. Then it's the next player's turn. Those 3 can be countered with a chicken card. The way that the chicken works is it can stop any trade from happening. When you are being forced to trade with a fellow farmer, you may present the chicken, at which point your fellow farmer will put their trade card back in their hand, shuffle their hand, and you may steal one of their cards instead. Give them the chicken card in exchange. The chicken can only be played as a response. However, if you have no other moves left in your hand, such as 2 jackasses, you may discard the chicken as though it was a skunk. The next card we're going to go over is the wolf. The way that you play the wolf is you will discard it, then choose a fellow farmer to take one of their cards at random from them. That farmer then must draw a new card to replace the card you stole. If they cannot replace the card, they are eliminated from the game, and their hand becomes the new deck for the rest of the players to play with. There is only a couple of circumstances where this will happen. The other one is the raccoon. The cool thing about the raccoon is you do not discard it when it is your turn. You will pick a fellow farmer and command them to discard a card from their hand. Then they will draw a new card. If they cannot draw a new card, just like the incident with the wolf, they will be eliminated for the round, and their hand will become the new deck for everyone else to play with. The only other situation where this would happen is when you are playing a skunk card. If you play the skunk card and cannot draw a new card, you are also eliminated, and your hand will become the new deck for everyone else to play with. Now that you know how to play Grab Your Asses, I hope you and all your family members have lots of fun, and go ahead, if you have any questions, comment below, and feel free to check us out on any of our social medias. All those links are in the description below. Thank you for watching.